everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening again. It's me, Arian, here coming to you live from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. It's February 5 here, 2025. February 5 is my father's birthday. So I greeted him yesterday because it's February 5 on the other side of the world yesterday. So but it's February 5 here and it's only 6 p.m. And the kids are out. The husband's driving because Marky has his taekwondo training, and Miles is it's his first church class for his first communion. So I'm here again, left alone at home. But again, I'm thankful because I can hop on in here early on as we have our millionaire mastermind later tonight. So yesterday we talked about what is it that we talked about? Hang on a sec. Yeah, so yesterday we talked about residual income, right? And what are the things that we can do? We can start to build our own residual income source, right? How can we create a passive income? And how can this online business also help you generate a residual or passive income so that you can fund your your passion, those things that you want to do out of your 9 to 5 grind. And if you haven't watched that, please do so. You can just browse it in my business page, Facebook business page, or in my YouTube channel as well. It's all uploaded in there. And again, if this is the first time that you are seeing me, I'm Arian, and I'm a Filipina immigrant living here in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, with my husband and 2 kids. I'm originally from the Philippines. I grew up in Bulacan, Philippines, and my father's side came from Pampanga, and my mother's side came from Bicol. So we love food. That's our bonding, right? We really love cooking. We love food. So those are my roots. And yeah, I grew up in Bulacan, but then we moved to Manila when I was in college. So I finished university there from FEU. It was then called East Asia College. So I finished computer science and have worked since 2009. I used to be an SAP programmer, a software engineer back in Manila for 12 years. Started with Accenture and then I moved to like around 3 different companies before I moved here in Canada in 2022 with my family. We came here, I started as a student, and both my husband and I, of course, as you're new here in Canada, you have to juggle multiple jobs, or you have to accept that you're going to go back to an entry level job, and that's what we did to stay afloat, to pay the bills, and to also fund our immigration processing. And so that's the life in our first to second year, and then we moved here in Windsor because we landed in Toronto. We moved here in Windsor last year, and we're now back in the IT industry, both of us. I work as an IT analyst, and he works as an ERP analyst as well. And apart from that, this is a family business. So we're also digital business owners. And in this digital business, we are helping ambitious parents, working individuals, professionals build a smarter income stream and enjoy more precious moments with their family. So that's my mission. Of course, we want to help more people get on board this online business because, especially now, there's a lot of uncertainties again in the market just because of these trade wars between Canada and the US. So, if you are if you are like worried about your job, your work currently because of this movement, that we're experiencing in the market, for sure in the next few months, few weeks, the cost of goods will be higher again, right? And if you are working here in US and Canada, and you're only earning minimum wage, it's very difficult to stay ahead, to get ahead, right? To fund um, our leisure, fun, to fund our activities of how we can enjoy life, because most of the time, whatever we are earning is only for the regular, the usual bills that we have to pay for. So this digital business can also help you out with that. And if you want to know more about it, just register for our free info session in my website below, and I'll be happy to guide you throughout the way. I'll just send you an email for more information, and you just need to watch the free info session. So that's it. Yeah, so since yesterday we talked about residual income, this topic for tonight is somewhat related to that as well, because our topic for tonight is the power of automation in an online business, and less time, more results. And you know what? When we talked about residual income yesterday, we also said there that um, residual income is this income or an income source wherein you don't have to work all throughout just for you to earn an income. Because in a residual income, in passive income, you can just put initial effort, time, money, and you can leave it, and then afterwards reap the benefits. So that's residual income. And in this online business, in our online business, automation plays a big role in that. That's part of how we really earn, residual or passive income. So to start, what is automation? And why is it a game changer? Why does it really matter? So we always say that it's not about working harder, but it's about working smarter. Um, because I've experienced a lot when I was in the corporate world. It's like the work is very demanding and exhausting. And when you work, you can't just go home and say, I cannot finish this fix, you know. You really have to set the client's expectations, you have to finish it on time, you have to adhere to your deadlines, things like that. So it's really very difficult to juggle work with other things, most especially if you have a family and if you have young kids. And how do you really work smart? How do you really work smarter when that's the situation, right? um, that's what automation can actually address. So another thing is that automation is not just for big businesses, but because especially in this day and age, in the digital age, and in given that we have AI now, everyday people are using it to create income online. So we can't say now that we can't say anymore that these automations, these applications, softwares are only for big businesses, because we know that when AI was out in the market, a lot of startup companies tried to tap into that powerful tool to create their own companies, right? Their own startup companies, their own tools, applications, softwares using AI just for certain tasks to be automated, so that it's more efficient to work on things, and it's so much faster, right? So most people, everyday people, ordinary people are now using these tools, automation tools as well, to create income online. And the third is that it's not as complicated as you think. You know, as an IT professional, I could definitely say that automation really works because I've worked on programs before, and I knew that when they give me like the requirements to ask me to create some, let's say, reports, create some um, mini applications. I know like personally how these requirements, these applications could make their life easier, make their work easier. And those requests are actually so that whatever they're doing is not complicated. And it will not be complicated because you already have this one click tool that you can use to generate, let's say, a report that has a lot of data in it, and that data becomes readable for them, and those data can be used so that they can make decisions for the business. So that's what automation can do, either big businesses or even with everyday people like us. But you know what? Most people don't even know that these automation exists. And also maybe because others are also intimidated by it. Just because it's, under the technology industry, just because it says computer programs or programming, or say it's in the internet. And a lot of people would say, especially those who are older than us, the other generations older than us, they'd say they don't know how to use it, they don't know how to do this and that. But you know what? It's just a perspective of how you really wanted to learn. Because if you're willing to learn, you can learn it. It's easy to use actually because it makes it makes the work easier and more efficient. So that's what automation is, and that's what it does. Now, what are the key areas that we automate in our online business? So, the first thing, and the most visible, I guess, is the lead generation. And if you're not familiar with leads, I'm pretty sure I've already mentioned this in one of my Go Lives about the sales funnel. So, the sales funnel is a tool under the marketing area of a business, which actually is used to have a seamless process of attracting your customers, nurturing your customers, and retaining your customers. So in every level of that funnel, they just use the term funnel because the model looks like a funnel, like literally like a funnel. You can just search it in Google and you'll see some illustrations about it. But yeah, so the sales funnel is a tool used to get customers, to nurture your customers, to retain your customers, and a part of that at the start of the process is the lead generation. And what is a lead? A lead is a person who's actually interested and not buying yet, in your product or your service, but rather just looking at it. It's in the first stage of that funnel, and this person is interested, attracted to your product, your service, or your business. So that's what lead generation is. And in this online business, that's already automated for us. So the creation of our website, on where the leads could provide their information so that we can contact them. That's what lead generation is. And it's all automated in this online business. So that's the first one. Second one is social media and content. So again, in this online business, we use social media marketing or attraction marketing. That is the method of digital marketing that we use here. And social media and content marketing can be automated now more than ever, actually. And that is because we already have AI. We have different tools and we teach you different tools on how to use them in order to market the online business opportunity in the internet, in your social media platforms or accounts. So that's also one of the automation that we do in this business. And the last one, actually there are a lot of different ways of how we can use automation, but these are the three major ones that I can give you. So if you're interested to know everything that's every component, everything that there is in this online business, just register in my website and um, register for the discovery videos as well, because everything will be discussed in there. So the third one, another key area that we automate in this online business is the follow-ups and sales process. So the lead generation, as I've mentioned, is the one that's on top of the funnel. So we have these different layers of the funnel wherein we nurture the leads and we retain the leads. We attract them as customers or clients, something like that. So we automate the follow-ups in the sales process as well. And in this online business, we already have automated the email follow-ups, the email marketing, sending these out to our leads or those who are interested in our business. And you don't even have to draft, lengthy emails every time. So that's all automated. And the sales process, that's why we also mentioned this in our video ads, is that we don't even have to close the deal. Once the customer gets attracted to this online business opportunity because he or she sees this as a solution to his or her problem, then this person can inquire, can probe more, research more about the online business opportunity. And if he or she decides to start her or his or her own online business as well, the closing of the deal is not even made by us as me personally as a digital marketer. So we have a different department or different people who does that. Okay, so that's why I really love you know promoting this online business opportunity, especially for shy people, especially for those who don't really know how to approach people and very hesitant to do so. Maybe they think that they don't want to be really salesy. I don't want to. I don't want to be a salesperson. I'm not very much into sales as well. And that is also why, that's the reason why I love this online business, and I love doing this online business is because I just use social media to promote the online business opportunity, and I don't even close the sale. So that's actually the very first thing that made me say yes, because I've been into I've seen a lot of different business models before, and I don't want to be too salesy. I don't want selling selling products, right? Because I myself wants to save up money, so I don't want to spend a lot in those kind of, like, products that I don't need. So yeah, it really, this online business really resonated with me and my values as well. So those are actually the key areas that we automate in this online business. But there are also other things that you can improve on using automation in our online business system or package. Um, how do you really get started? in this online business, if you are like seriously looking for a flexible and legitimate online business that could, that has a huge potential income, how do you really get started? So first of all, I just want to mention this, that you don't need to be tech savvy. And I know that you might be thinking, okay, you're an IT professional, you've been a programmer before, you know how these automation works. But I would like to tell you that I really also had a hard time in the beginning navigating these businesses. And I won't say that it's easy. I won't say that it's easy because I'm new to this. Like, this is the first time that I encountered this kind of business model. And also, when you are starting a business, any business, you'd have to learn, right? You have to learn what the business is about, what are you offering, how this really works, the compensation structure, and all of those things, so that you lessen the risk as well for yourself. At least you know what you're getting into. So that's what I did. And again, all online business owners here in our community started at the same point. We all watched that webinar, the 90-minute webinar. We all watched the discovery videos. And then we all went into like the advice. We all have called for a coach to get the advice on how we can really like start this online business, and how to start our own online business up and running. So that's what happened. So there's a certain process. That's the sales funnel that we have. That's the process that we have. That's what I'm mentioning earlier about the sales funnel, about the nurturing, generating leads, nurturing your customers, and retaining your customers. So that's how it's set up in our online business package. And another thing is that you don't need to spend a lot of hours every day. And that's how this automation helps us in this online business. This is why it's also called flexible and portable, and that you can work anytime, anywhere, because the automation's running for you in the back end 24/7. And you don't have to worry about that, because there are people like, think of it as having your own IT support. Okay, they're running this automation, they are monitoring this. If there's any issue, it's not your problem anymore to fix it. So these are people in the back end, working to consistently handle those things. So you don't need to spend hours every day just for you to earn in this online business. You only need to like spend maybe an hour or two a day, learning the business, everything, like the nitty-gritty of this business, how it really works, not exactly how the automation works, because again, it's just there running in the back end. But the business itself, how do you really offer it? How do you advertise it in your social media pages? How do you present, whatever online business opportunity we're offering in here? That's what you have to learn. And also, if you're not very much confident yet, you would have to build that mindset, the confidence, the values in you. You have to dig deeper on how you want to present yourself in the public, in the internet, in your social media pages or accounts, right? Because there are also people who are very shy, who are not very confident, but they want to do this online business because they see the huge potential that's in here. And we always actually say that it's a gold mine in here, because again, as Coach Katrina said, when you've seen it, you cannot unsee it. And when you're already inside, if you don't work when you are in here, when you already have started your own online business, and maybe after a year something happened and you cannot work, you stay in that spot. You don't go back to the beginning, because you've learned a lot of things along the way. You stay in that spot until you can work again. And you're not being pressured. Like, we know life happens. So everything that will happen to you happens on purpose, right? And whatever you to achieve in this online business, if you want to go slow, if you want to go fast, that's all up to you as an online business owner. So that's how we do it here. So you don't need to spend 24/7 as well, just for you to run your own online business. And that's also why a lot of our online business owners, they can travel, they can go to vacations, they can stay having vacations for like 3 6 months, and when they come back, they get a lot of they still get a lot of checks in their mailbox. So that's how this works. And you only need a system that really works for you and not the other way around. You again, let me repeat that. You don't need a system that works for you, not the other way around, wherein you have to work for that system. And um that's also the reason why a lot of online business owners in our community are quitting their 9 to 5 jobs after they have followed the roadmap. And once they are ready, financially, emotionally, physically, whatever whatever aspect it is, as long as they're ready to quit their job and retire, maybe, yeah, they can do that with this business because the system worked for them. So that's how it works in here. And also, again, let me just repeat what um what Vivian too said, right? um Use your 9 to 5 to fund your 5 to 9. Okay, so we don't like easily say quit your job and just focus on this one. No, that's not the way it works here, because this is a legitimate business. We have operational expenses as well, but it's very minimal compared to a traditional business. And that's why a lot of people from all over the world um, are like hopping in, getting into this business online, because again, it's flexible. And especially now that we're having like, you know, problems in the economy, the trade wars everywhere, even the pandemic before. This is one of those businesses that can um, that can last those kind of crises, and that's why we love it here. So we just continue doing the business. We're not so much, we're not affected so much about what's happening in the outside world, because all of our um, business is just online. So yeah, that's it. So again, if you are interested to check out our online business, right? Just watch our free 90-minute info session. It's divided into two. The first part is you will learn what are the three important pillars of running a digital business. That's the basics. And then the second part will be the testimonials of our fellow online business owners who have had results in this online business as well. And after that, if you're ready to take it to the next level, just sign up for our discovery videos. That's for the refundable fee of 149 USD. And again, if you don't like it, you can refund the full amount. No worries. But if you want to see what's inside, what are the real details of the business itself, it's all included in that discovery videos. Everything in the package is discussed in there. So you'll learn everything that we're doing inside our online business community. And again, if you don't like it, or if you think that it's not time for you, then just refund it. 100% will send you back the amount. So that's it from me, and I hope that you've understood how really automation works in this online business. And again, as I said, um, these automation tools are created so that our work can be more efficient, can be much faster without us, being on screen or without us working in front of our laptops 24/7. Because these automation tools, these softwares applications, they are the ones running in the back end to help us out and reach our ideal customers or clients in this online business opportunity. So if you don't really want to sell, you don't really want to do door to door, or you don't really want to do the prospecting, things like that, we don't do that here. We teach you how to market your online business opportunity here in the online space without doing those um, traditional ways. So, with the help, of course, of the automation here in this online business. So, again, thank you so much for watching. Happy Wednesday. We're already in the middle of the week again. And I hope you had a great day. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you again tomorrow in my next live. Bye.